Hello everyone. COVID 19 will reshape our world. We don't yet know when the crisis will end, but we can be sure that by the time it does, our world will look very different. So, in today's video, I'm going to explain you about the impact of COVID 19 in education sector. Now, shaping the education sector, the coronavirus outbreak, which originated in China, has infected lakhs of people worldwide. Simultaneously, it has disrupted industries, trade and business cycles, thus halting global economic activity significantly. The effects of COVID 19 are felt around the world and are having a significant impact on the education sector too. From impacts on education methodology, disruption to the online teaching, it is going to have long-term transformation. From a positive perspective, the disruption has caused an acceleration of online teaching and a rapid focus on evaluating and de-risking the end-to-end value chain. Now, some thoughts that even students and parents should consider, and even schools should consider. So, now thoughts that students and parents should consider are how the coronavirus has impacted study plans, how students feel about changes in educational delivery and the rise of online learning, what students want to hear from school during this crisis, what types of protocol change once they will resume, how it will change assessment process, that is test and exam. And school also should think over how are school responding during emergency, what challenges are school facing during this crisis, what tactics have schools adopted in the wake of the coronavirus outbreak? How schools are embarrassing online learning? How schools are communicating with students? How schools are rethinking their crisis management plans? Now, some short-term impacts of COVID-19. The expanding across the board of COVID 19 has changed the world's hustle into differing degrees of vulnerability. One of only a handful, scarcely anything that appear to be genuinely sure is that the present downturn is generally unique in relation to downturns we have found before. This isn't simply one more turn of the business cycles, yet a purge of the world financial request. While nations and organizations keep on grasping the size of this pandemic, it is surely obvious that we are gazing at increasingly perpetual auxiliary changes to the manner in which we live, work, and play. What can be done to mitigate these negative impacts? Schools need resources to rebuild the loss in learning once they open again. How these resources are used and how to target the children who are especially hard hit is an open question. Now, we need planning, extend counseling to ensure mental and physical well-being of all employees and students, operate with minimum staff in rotational shifts, limit to virtual interaction wherever possible. And for this we need implementation also, cleaning and sanitization of premises, social distancing, routine temperature check, operate with limited restrictions on movement of staff and vehicle for essential supplies, necessary for the functioning of office, and some operation we need to do: change admission deadline, support parent for fees payment method, tax and regulatory compliance, cash flow management, ensure adequate space for maintaining distance. Now, some long-term impact of COVID-19. COVID-19 has created a new normal for the education sector, revolutionizing the online learning landscape, reshaping application processes, and refreshing crisis management strategies. While these are uncertain times, school can continuously strive to deliver high quality teaching and consistent communication to students. To do so, it's imperative that school listen to students' needs and concerns and leverage the latest technological tools. To continually review and improve their crisis management strategies and initiatives, it's important to remember that flexibility and the ability to quickly adapt to changing crisis conditions will serve education institutions well in the coming months. For that also, some plannings, implementation and operations are needed. So what are the plannings? Funding for technology support to seamlessly work, invest in technology to promote remote delivery of courses, business plan, distance learning programs to attract low income groups or disability, to explore digital learning platforms. And for that, we need the following implementation: switching some of their syllabus online, rethinking their educational offering to better serve students and adapt to this new normal, technology uses, stricter sanitation initiatives, online training of the teaching, non-teaching staff through mobile, and we need to do this following operations for that: systems, processes, monitoring and evaluation, growth planning, process optimization, budgeting, proactive and preventative measures, equip teaching, non-teaching staff with laptops and internet facility, clear communication from school during crisis. Now, next steps. Leadership will be defined by what they do along three dimensions to manage a crisis: react, recoup, and flourish. So some key next steps include: access the worth chain and how interruptions can be relieved and limited in future occasions, drive technology adoption and innovation to support the future of scenarios, implement digitally enabled future of work tools, including those for business processes and back office functions, implement digitally enabled future of work tools, including those for business processes and back office functions. Consistently adapting to this new normal will be crucial in the months, years to come, and Team ERA is determined to partner with school. Thank you.